What it do, what it do. It's your boy Jordan, and I'm here once again to talk about the textbook. You feel me? Today, I read chapter 7, Identifying Suspects. Um, the basically the summary of this chapter. Um, there was a news reporter. Well, first things first, it was a incident in 2015 in Waco, Texas. There was two gangs involved: the Banditos and the Cossacks. Two biker gangs. Very dangerous. There was an incident that happened while they were in the same area and led into a huge shooting that caused many to be injured and many to pass away as well. There was a reporter that was involved. Her news station was trying to basically get the story out to be the first ones out. But I guess what am I trying to say? The main conflict with this chapter that the reporter goes through is the fact that they're waiting for the police station to release the names of the deceased people, but the news stations want the stuff out as soon as possible, and it's causing a conflict within the reporter because she doesn't want to risk the fact of basically families that have lost their loved ones realizing that their loved ones have passed away through the news instead of hearing it from the police themselves. But basically, the pressure of competition, being the first ones to have the story out, caused these stations to kind of have a competitive mindset and focus more on getting the deceased names out more than trying to basically properly bring this story up without a lot of conflict happening. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean it was a short chapter, and it basically played the question of, in my opinion, it kind of played the question of how far is too far before you basically neglect the further consequences of releasing certain information without making sure all criteria is met, and basically you can do this in the most professional, calming and agreeable way possible. Um, you know, I will say I get the chapter, but I will say like I guess the subject matter is a little vague to me, but I do believe I do understand like the whole basically gist of the chapter. I guess the only really thoughts I have on it is that it's very important not to let external factors, and this means this goes for like legal situations, this goes for everyday situations. It's important not to let your surroundings and what your peers are doing drive your decision making, especially when it's something as big as that. When the deceased are involved, and like I said, families are involved. But the news station, not the reporter, but the news station she worked for, basically their drive to be the best kind of stopped them from considering how it could affect the people that watch it. And I guess that's a violation of like ethic code in a way, because the in consideration of your audience, that's a huge thing. But yeah, I don't really have much to say about this chapter, and overall, it's I think like I said, I think I get the understanding. I wish there was more detailing, or like more intro or more leadway into the story to kind of give you more of a grasp of what was about to be talked about, or like what's the main idea of bringing the story up. But I think for the story itself, it did give me enough to again understand what it was. But yeah, that's all I have for today, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.